Hi guys, welcome back to the Spanish Homestead. So, I know I've not posted much this week, but it's been Katie's last week off work till I think next year, and she's used the last of her holiday now. So we've been spending a bit of time together, but work hasn't stopped. We went out, we've been chopping a lot of wood. Local farmers chopped out a lot of his orange trees. So we went over and got a load of free wood off him. We've cleared this area here now, so all the tomatoes are out, and cleared everything there, so it flies are mad. And we did some work over at the other property. We got all the tomatoes out over there because they'd got blight as well, and we started prepping it over there, ready for us to get some irrigation piping in and get the beds prepped. But we've invested in a new tool, which if you follow us on Instagram and Facebook, you'd already know about. We've got ourselves a ridger. Now, we've used it on some of the beds, and I played around with it over at the other land, and it has saved so much more time. So, this is the rotavator that it goes on, and this is a Garland 196cc rotavator. It's got the 6. It's got the 6 propellers on the bottom. No, it's a good little machine. It does what we need it to do. This actually comes from Leroy Merlin's, this one, which is like your B&Q here in Spain. Couple of things. Things like to rattle loose on it, so if you do buy one, try and change all the nuts to locking nuts. We had all that done last week. I don't actually own this machine. This is a friend of mine, so he did all the service on it for me last week and everything else. But yeah, it does the job. Like I say, we invested in implements, and there's a couple more that we want to get. So all you do with this is there's a split pin here, and you just take the split pin out and then drop that bar out and drop that one in and put the split pin back in, and obviously set it to the height that you want. So we always have it on the third one down or the second one up, because that just ridges it up about half a foot, and it's a nice ridge then. So one thing that I have found is when using the ridger, the best thing to do is take the outside propellers, rotavators, bits off. All it is, that is just a split pin. You take it off and slide it out. It's nice and easy. So yeah, it just makes it easier, and there's less drag on it when you're trying to ridge the beds up. So tonight I'm going to be getting this all done, and we'll be getting the beds prepped in here. The sprout seeds that I did a couple of weeks back haven't germinated, not showing any sign of germinating. So we got a phone call yesterday saying that they had sprouts in down at the local growers. So I've gone and bought 300 plants. So we're going to get them in this area, because it'd be nice to have sprouts for Christmas, and I just couldn't really leave it any longer. We also got some broccoli and cauliflower plants. I think we got about 150 of each, so they're going to be going in those beds up there. So the plan is we're going to get our first ridge in along this bit there somewhere, and then we're going to work from there. Now these ridges are probably going to be a little bit wider, because Brussels sprouts, obviously they fill out quite a lot. So obviously over there we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 beds there. So we might get about 5 in here, but we're just going to have a play around with it first, and we'll see. We can always plough it back up, and we can always re-ridge it. So that's the idea. So this is what the beds look like when we ridge it up, and the way to do it is, so you start off with one ridge, which is this one here, and then as you ridge the next one along, it will go that way, and you just keep going like that. So that's your first side of your bed, and then as you move along, it'll give you the other side. So that's the idea behind the ridger. You get some nice wide beds with it, and this will allow the water to flow down. Obviously we've put the ridge along there, so we'll open them ones up so the water will all flow down at the same time, hopefully. There you have it, guys. We managed to get 7 beds. 1, 2, 3. Yep, we managed to get 7 beds in. That took me all of 10 minutes. So what we'll do now is we'll go along and we'll open up the ends, and just here where the water comes in, we will put like a plastic liner on there, because the water comes in at a big wash. We don't want it to wash that bed away. And then we'll get them strawed. We're going to get the Brussels in, and we'll get the broccoli and cauliflower up there. So yeah, that's about it for this video. Just thought I'd give you a quick catch up on what we're doing, what we've been up to. Obviously next week we'll be filming over at the other land, and we'll be keeping you in track on what's going on here. We've got some potatoes at the moment which are chitting, which will be going in probably about 2 or 3 weeks time. We'll be putting them out in the field somewhere. But yeah, so if you're in England, enjoy your bank holiday weekend. I hope the sun's shining for you. Tomorrow is Sebastian's 2nd birthday, so we've got a few friends coming around and stuff tomorrow. So yeah, I will catch up with you guys next week. See you later, guys.